Hey guys, Logan Sorry with another YouTube video review, and yes, I got a nice haircut. Got a really cool haircut. My barber, or actually no, my hairstylist. If I called him a barber, he would kill me. But he taught me how to shave properly. So yeah, cool. Everything's great. And that's completely irrelevant to the video that we're about to have. But anyway, but I decided that this week is going to be top 5 week. I'm just gonna be doing top 5 videos the whole week. It'll be a whole bunch of stuff about comics, top 5 graphic novels. Comic book stories, mini series. I just want to do top 5 of the whole week. Or as many top 5s as I can possibly think of. But anyway, but to start this week off, I got a very nice selection for us. I'm going to do top 5 Marvel graphic novels. There'll also be a DC one as well, but for now we're going to be doing Marvel. So let's talk about and just bear in mind, guys, that these are graphic novels from my collection. If something that you really like Secret Invasion or something, and you get upset because not in this video, it's not because I don't have it. It's not because I haven't read it or don't like it. It's just because it's not in my collection. These are officially from my collection. But anyway, first one I'd like to talk about at number 5 is World War Hulk X-Men. Now, I don't actually have the main World War Hulk comic books. I have read the series like twice now from my dad's collection. But what I did do have is World War Hulk X-Men. This is a side series. It was a series where Hulk goes to the X Mansion and he decides that because Professor Xavier was one of the 5 people that sent Hulk to space. If I remember correctly, Namor and Professor Xavier didn't agree. They were against it. But Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and Thunderbolt, or I can't remember what the other guy was. Yeah, I think it was that, I don't know, the guy that could scream. I can't remember that guy's name. But yeah, then they decided to send him to Hulk. So in this book, he goes to the X Mansion to go get Professor Xavier, because he says that, look, even if you said no, you're still part of the committee that sent me, so you're still responsible, and he has to fight the X-Men. And in this book, you can actually see the back here. He fights literally all the X-Men, like literally every X-Men team, like because at this point the X-Men were divided up into different teams. Like as the generations went on, like there'll be each generation would have a different team, and like the teams are split up. There was like 9 or 10 teams in this book, and he fights all of them, and he just annihilates all of them. And this is such a good book, such a fun read. Hulk is really pissed in this book. He just beats the crap out of everybody. I mean, as you can see on the book here, he does fight Wolverine, but he actually makes Wolverine look like a pussy because he beats the shit out of Wolverine. But yeah, but this is a really good book, and definitely on my top 5, and definitely a graphic novel that I would recommend to anybody. I actually need to do a review video. I think I'll do a review video on it for you guys, maybe next week or something, so that we can check it out. Then my number 4, my top 5 Marvel graphic novels list is Deadpool Milk with a Mouth. This is probably one of my favorite Deadpool stories. Also one of the most complicated. Like, good lord, it's a thick book, as you can see here. I remember it originally was a mini series, and it was like 13 issues long. It was a really long mini series. And yeah, it's a lot to take in, but it's very, very good. And also the nice thing is it's the appearance of Headpool. I love Headpool. Headpool's so funny. But yeah, but it has to do with like alternate dimensions and like parallel Earths and everything. It's pretty much like DC. Like Marvel just said, okay, you know what? Let's take something out of let's copy DC and do a story with Deadpool. And Deadpool goes to these other Earths and he meets all these altered versions of him. And yeah, it's a very complicated but very fun and very enjoyable and laughable story. So yeah, that's my top 4. Then number 3 in my collection is Amazing Spider-Man: Birth of Venom. This is an excellent graphic novel. Probably one of my favorites from the Ultimate Graphic Novel collection. Actually, most of my Marvel graphic novels are from this Ultimate Graphic Novel collection thing. But this is a great book. Really enjoyed it. It's got Todd McFarlane's art. I showed it to you guys in my review, but actually, in fact, I'm just going to show it to you guys again because this art's amazing. Like, here's a really good page. You see, like, the art here, and it's like all like, Todd McFarlane. He just did such good Spider-Man art. I mean, like, he really, really just did Spider-Man art. But yeah, basically, for those of you guys who don't know, you can guess from the title, this is basically Venom's first appearance. This is the first time he enters Spider-Man comics, the first time Spider-Man faces him. And it's really, really good. And like I said, it's really nice to read the original origin story and not read a remake of it. Because they're always remaking these origin stories. And I'm glad that I actually got the chance to read the original Spider-Man comic, because obviously this book came out long This story came out long before I was born. Long before I was born. Long before my parents were born, even. But but anyway, then next book we have is Captain America: The Winter Soldier, my number two. Captain America: The Winter Soldier is an excellent Captain America story. Ed Brubaker, excellent, so good. Art amazing, story amazing. And here's a page. I remember in my Captain America Winter Soldier movie review, I mentioned that they don't really go into that much depth with Winter Soldier, how Winter Soldier when he was captured by the Russians and how they and all the assassinations he did over the years. And that page I just showed you, that was some documents of different assassinations he did over the years, because they would just freeze him every time. And I'm actually very glad that they actually used this for the latest movie, because I think it's a really good Captain America story. And I really want to know what they're going to do next. But yeah, great book, great graphic novel, and yeah, just really good book. Then finally, for my final book. This is a recent book that I reviewed, but it is Wolverine Old Man Logan. It is by far, at this moment, my favorite Wolverine story ever. It is just so excellent. I'm not a big fan of Mark Millar. I'm probably the biggest. I'll probably be Mark Millar's biggest enemy, I think. But yeah, he did a really good job with this story. I mean, there were a few stories he did great. I mean, like Superman Red Sun was very good. Um, yeah, Kick-Ass 1 was good. But yeah, this is a really good story. Wolverine Old Man Logan, excellent, just best and by far number one, and it's definitely earned the right to be number one in my favorite Marvel graphic novel list. But yeah, that's my video, guys. Those are my graphic novels. Yeah, like I said, this is top 5 week. There'll be much more top 5 videos coming out this week. And anyway, and yeah, also guys, yeah, just like, share, subscribe, comment, and also comment below. Let me know what your top 5 favorite Marvel graphic novels are. I really would like to know. Just let me know. I'll discuss it with you. And yeah, just have a great day, guys.